Tonight, the all clear is given after a frightening day in High Falls where 2 schools were evacuated after threats were made.
Plus, the search continues for a missing Wisconsin man. Now the family is offering a reward for his safe return.
And Duluth police are investigating another shooting, this one in Lincoln Park, and whoever pulled the trigger is still on the loose.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Baki.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. Duluth police are still looking for a suspect in an overnight shooting in Duluth's Lincoln Park neighborhood.
The shooting happened at the intersection of North 20th Avenue West and West 3rd Street. According to the Duluth Police Department, officers responded to a report of shots fired just after 10 o'clock last night. When officers arrived, they found evidence of a recent shooting. A 35-year-old man went to the hospital with a non-life-threatening gunshot wound to his arm. One neighbor told us what he saw.
There were, I don't know, a couple of squads here, a squad in the backyard here, a paddy wagon kind of vehicle back there. But the police were pretty mum.
Duluth police are still looking for a suspect. It's unclear if the shooter and the victim knew each other, but police believe there is no threat to the community.
New details on a threat that forced the evacuation of 2 schools today in International Falls. Law enforcement has now given the all clear. Students evacuated the Falls High School and Falls Elementary buildings just before 11 o'clock this morning after a bomb threat was made. The students were taken to a safe location and many were picked up by their parents. District officials now tell us a bomb-sniffing dog was brought in from Duluth and searched both buildings. Nothing dangerous was found and the all clear was given late this evening. School will be back in session tomorrow.
A former Duluth and Superior mayor is behind bars again tonight. According to the Douglas County Jail roster, Herb Bergson was booked last week for violating his probation. The 62-year-old was sentenced to a year of supervision after crashing his car and leaving the scene in February of 2018. It's unclear how exactly he violated his probation. Bergson was mayor of Duluth from 2004 to 2008 and Superior mayor from 1987 to 1995.
A former cab driver will spend more than a decade behind bars after he was found guilty of sexually assaulting a woman in his cab 7 years ago. Today, 66-year-old Kenneth Clark received a 12-year sentence for the crime, which happened in November of 2012. According to St. Louis County Attorney Mark Rubin, investigators were able to reopen the case thanks to a federal grant. The money allowed the city of Duluth to process a backlog of untested rape kits, one of which led them to Clark. He was found guilty in June.
The search continues. Norbert Anthony Dansman has been missing since August 30th, and tonight his family is still asking for your help.
Dansman was last seen in Winter, Wisconsin at the Northern Lights Motel. CBS 3's John Cardinelli spoke with his granddaughter today about their new effort to bring him home.
Dansman's family is offering a $5,000 reward to anyone who knows his whereabouts and can bring him home safely. Dansman's granddaughter says the family decided to offer a reward after talking about it for a month. Dansman suffers from dementia, so family members believe he could be anywhere he remembers from his past. According to the Sawyer County Sheriff's Office, they received a lead Dansman may have been in Arizona, a place he used to vacation. That tip later fell through. Family members are hopeful Dansman is still out there due to his physique and way with people.
He was very fit for his age. He was very active. He was a hunter. And he's so friendly. He's very resilient. So we are very confident he still is out and about.
I spoke with the Sawyer County Sheriff's Office today. They said there will be another search for Dansman in the Sawyer County area on Wednesday. If you have any information on Dansman's whereabouts, please contact the Sawyer County Sheriff's Office. We have that number on our website, cbs3duluth.com.
All right, thanks, John. Let's head over to Dave for a look at the weather. Dave, a pretty calm day out there today, I would say.
A little bit on the gray side,
Yeah.
but also on the mildish side. I say mildish because it wasn't below zero, even though top temps were below normal by a couple of degrees. And after the weekend, temperatures getting close to 40, we were a little bit spoiled, despite the little bit of mix that came across. Well, another round of mix could come across tomorrow from a pair of low-pressure systems that are to the west of our region right now. So the day planner for tomorrow says we'll have a 40% rain-snow mix chance when the kids get out on the bus. but the morning start temp only 29. That's not bad. That's warmer than usual. But the daytime finish, a little bit warmer than usual too. We bounce back up to 36 degrees. We'll go from a rain-snow mix on Tuesday, perhaps to straight up snow on Wednesday and Thursday morning. How much will accumulate? I've got the latest chart. We'll show it in a few more minutes.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Dave. The city of Duluth is one step closer to having a new planning and economic development director. Chris Fleeg was selected by the city to serve in this position this week. He'll be replacing longtime director Keith Hamry, who retired. Fleeg has a degree in civil engineering and an MBA from UMD. He's also worked for Minnesota Power.
I want to get out in the community and really meet with other business leaders, the chamber, folks that are at the Greater Downtown Council, spend some time with them and really move forward the work that's been done by Adam and Keith before me on the Imagine 2035 comprehensive plan.
Fleeg still needs to be approved by the city council. That matter will be before councilors next Monday.
Republican Jason Rarick says he plans to run for his state Senate seat again. Rarick currently serves Minnesota's 11th district. He was elected during a special election earlier this year after Tony Laurie, who previously held the seat, was appointed to lead the Department of Human Services. Former news anchor Michelle Lee also announced last week that she plans on running for the seat as a DFL candidate. The 11th district includes Pine, Kennebec, Carlton, and parts of St. Louis County.
Governor Tim Walz is demanding public hearings on emergency insulin.
Both Republicans and Democrats agree they want a deal, but they can't agree on what that deal should be.
Yeah, and as Esme Murphy reports, the biggest issue is who will pay for it and how.
DFL legislators also want public hearings.
Since we've started working on this proposal, we've had 2 Minnesotans that we know about lose their life. This is about saving people's lives.
But Republicans say the closed-door working group is making good progress. Republican Senator Eric Pratt said, "I am calling for a meeting this week." Republicans want doctors to distribute the free insulin. Democrats and patient advocacy groups want pharmacies to be distributors. Nicole Smith Holt's son Alec died because he was rationing his insulin.
If we were to force our physicians to be the ones to hold on to insulin for the patients, we're going to see that that is a true barrier for people.
Democrats want free emergency insulin for anyone within 600% of federal poverty guidelines. For a family of 4, that's $150,000 a year. Supporters say the high income level is needed because of the soaring cost.
Tell us why this is $600. Now, maybe there's a good reason.
While both sides agree manufacturers should pay for the emergency program, there are disagreements over how much. The holiday deadline seems optimistic when you consider this. The governor says today is the end of a 30-day deadline that Republicans set for a deal to be reached. Republicans say, oh, no, it's not. At the end of that 30 days is actually 2 days from now, on Wednesday.
And right now, it's not clear when the next public or private meeting will take place.
In Wisconsin, Governor Tony Evers says he's disappointed by what he calls lack of interest from state Republicans on gun control legislation. Governor Evers called a special session in October. He wanted lawmakers to pass universal background checks and a red flag law, allowing judges to take guns from people deemed a threat. Republicans gavelled in, then gavelled out seconds later without taking any action. Evers says he won't call another session anytime soon, but is keeping his options open.
Certainly, we're disappointed, and I can't even say it was the result of the lack of interest in taking on this issue. So I continue to hold that option open, but I don't have won't be making a decision today.
According to a 2018 study done by Marquette Law School, more than 80% of Wisconsinites support universal background checks.
Well, Phase 2 just wrapped up, but it's already time to talk about Phase 3 of the Superior Street Reconstruction Project. The City of Duluth and MnDOT are hosting a public information meeting tomorrow morning. You can learn about Superior Street and the Lake Avenue Bridge project. It's happening from 9 until 10:30 at the Holiday Inn downtown.
A portion of Michigan Street closed today and will stay shut down through the end of the week. Crews are installing a new gas main. The closure is on Michigan Street from 21st Avenue West to 24th Avenue West. A detour route will be posted. The closure lasts through Friday.
A mosquito-borne virus that killed 6 people in Michigan this year has been found in Minnesota. Minnesota wildlife officials say 3 ruffed grouse in Itasca County tested positive for EEE virus, which is a rare cause of brain infections. Hunters brought the grouse to the DNR after noticing their abnormal behavior. All the birds tested negative for West Nile virus. EEE is typically found in the eastern U.S. and along the Gulf Coast, but has been found in Michigan and Wisconsin. The DNR will continue to monitor Minnesota's grouse population.
Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, a fundraiser in Duluth to raise awareness of the 3rd leading cause of cancer deaths. Details next.
64 degrees is today's record high from back in 1904. Today, not quite as warm. Yeah, we hit 30. A little bit warmer tomorrow. Warm enough to egg on, like I've been saying. A slight chance for a rain-snow mix and a better chance of straight-up snow come Wednesday. We'll look at the odds coming up after a break.
Surprise! A new Buick?
To James, from James.
Hey, is this a new Buick? I Secret Santed myself. I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year. I love it. I love it.
Turn Black Friday into Buick Friday. Get just over $4,800 below MSRP on this 2019 Buick Encore Preferred. Or current eligible non-GM owners and lessees get just over $5,900 below MSRP. Visit your Lake Country Buick dealer.
The best relationships all have a few things in common. They're dependable. They want what's best for you. They come in all shapes and sizes. But most importantly, the best relationships are built to last. You and Blue.
Duluth Casino is having a sock drive. Now through December 15th, bring in a new unopened package of 3 or more socks to the Duluth Casino Players Club, and you'll receive $5 in club cash. All the socks collected will be given to a charitable organization and distributed to families in need. For more information, stop by the Players Club or log on to FonduluthCasino.com. The sock drive is a great way to give back to the community while you
have a great time out at Duluth.
Feel your devices come alive. Speeds from 100 meg up to 1 gig. Stunning streaming video. Unbeatable power. Wi-Fi on blast. 99.9% network reliability. 100% incredible. Switch to Extreme Internet 100 today for $34.99 a month for 1 year. Call 844-EXTREME2.
I love that one.
I love it.
I love it.
It's easy to fall in love with a new Chevy.
I love this one too.
And this month is the perfect time to see why.
Wow. I love it.
That's my next truck.
Find your reason to fall in love with a new Chevy and get a great deal all month long.
I love it.
I'm going to go buy a Chevy. Now, during the Black Friday sales event, get 20% below MSRP on select 2019 models, or get 15% below MSRP on most 2020 Equinox models. That's over $6,100 on this Equinox.
CBS 3 Weather is brought to you by Kerry Toyota.
Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
3 years ago today, it was the Christmas City of the North Parade that got hit by the blizzard. Windy, snow. It was pretty rough, but not as rough as things were up north. That blizzard brought almost 25 inches of snow to Orr, 19 towards Tower, Sedan, Grand Rapids 17 and a half. So yeah, the northern part of the state got a pretty decent amount of snow 3 years ago. Right now, things are a lot calmer. We're looking for maybe a trace tomorrow, but come Wednesday, there's a chance for a few inches of snow for Iron Rangers. We'll show you how much with the latest chart coming up in just a bit. Right now, we take a look at the airport. I have the current conditions. It's 28 degrees. We have a partly cloudy sky right now, so we've been wafting a little bit. Out of the partly cloudy sky, though, a couple of snow showers are coming down. So, yeah, that's from 2 low pressure systems. working towards us. Wind right now, south 5 miles per hour. Barometric pressure, 29.74. That's going down as those lows get closer. Temperatures probably won't go down too much tonight thanks to the increasing cloud cover acting as an atmospheric blanket. So we have 30 International Falls, 27 in Hibbing, 32 Moose Lake, and 31 in Superior. Up the North Shore, anywhere from 28 to about 30 degrees. Northwestern Wisconsin, looking at 29 in Hayward, and we're eyeing up 31 for Watersmeet, 28 in Ironwood. Bottom line is it was a little cooler than normal during the day today, but overnight tonight, we turn about and we get a little bit warmer than normal, so it evens out. Right now, well, with the low pressure systems approaching, there is some very light snow shower activity going on in the Arrowhead and breezing into east central Minnesota as well. This probably won't add up to too much. And a little bit farther to the west, well, those two lows are bringing a rain and rain-snow mix that's coming across as well. 40% chance we'll get struck with that tomorrow, and probably won't add up to too much tomorrow. Trace to an inch perhaps, but what we're looking at then behind those two smaller lows is a bigger one coming out of Colorado, which Wednesday into Thursday morning indeed could bring straight up snow, and it could come, well, with totals like this. 3 to 5 or so for folks on the Iron Ranges. East central Minnesota Twin Ports, 1 to 3. Northwestern Wisconsin and the UP may miss out on this deal, maybe a trace to about 1.5 inches or so. So some folks will get more, some folks will get less, and then by Thursday afternoon into Friday, we'll clear up at least briefly. Tonight, Minnesota low temps, 20s to low 30s, mostly cloudy. Mostly cloudy Wisconsin and Michigan, 26 to 30 for lows there. And then for tomorrow, Wisconsin, UP, there's your 40% mixed chance. High temps, upper 30s. Minnesota, high temps, well, mid-30s by the border, upper 30s by the lake, 40% chance for the rain-snow mix. So the timeline of the 7-day forecast indicates 40% shot for the mix Tuesday, 60% chance Wednesday night and Thursday morning, roughly, for the snow. That could add up a little bit. 40% flurry chance finishes things off on Thursday, and then sunnier Friday, Saturday, and maybe even Sunday. So Christmas City of the North Parade this Friday. Partly cloudy sky on 29. No blizzard this time around. Should not be as nasty as that 2016 was. And you know, I've been doing these parades since 1987. Yeah. Our leader, Dave Jensch, has been doing them since probably 1976 or so. He said that was the worst he's ever seen in his entire career.
Yeah. Well, we all walked it. We were still out there participating, and you know, people were still
I was driving
out
the
there.
Coast Guard auxiliary truck, and even in the truck, you know, you have to have the windows down. Yeah. Even that was nasty in there.
Yeah. People still come out
just
for
adds
it.
to the holiday spirit.
Yeah.
A cold little snow.
There was a lot of sisu shown by the people that did show up for it.
Thanks, Dave.
An annual tradition got underway today. Businesses in downtown Duluth started their holiday window decorating. Today, the stores hung red curtains to hide the decoration assembly going on inside their windows. 17 businesses in downtown Duluth are taking part in this year's decoration contest. The curtains come down on Friday, and that's when you can start voting on your favorites. It's Fanny Rose Candy Shop's first year taking part. They say it's a great way to get in the holiday spirit while checking out downtown businesses.
We saw how fun it was last year. You know, everybody just kind of got in the spirit, and it was one of those things that we finally decided that, you know, we should participate in, and we have big, beautiful windows, so we might as well decorate them.
You can vote through December 5th. Winners will be announced December 11th. A full list of participating stores can be found on our website.
Pancreatic cancer is the third leading cause of cancer-related deaths, but it's not very well known. A local woman is trying to change that. Pamela Marshall held a fundraiser tonight to raise awareness and money for research. Her dad died just 172 days after his pancreatic cancer diagnosis. She says it's often caught too late, so people need to know the symptoms, including fatigue or loss of appetite, pain in the abdomen or middle back pain as well, weight loss or yellow skin.
I would say probably 1 in 3 people that I spoke to know of somebody who has had or has pancreatic cancer, so it's more prevalent than we think. So just continuing to raise awareness.
This Thursday is World Pancreatic Cancer Day, and your tower will light up purple to raise awareness.
Still to come on Live Local CBS3, controversy surrounding Prince Andrew for his relationship with sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Details coming up.
CBS3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Toyota, home of the largest selection of SUVs in the Northland. Visit KohlerToyota.com for 50th anniversary specials.
At Papa Murphy's, $10 Tuesday is about to be your new favorite day of the week. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza or build your own with up to 5 toppings for just $10. Tuesdays will never be the same. We make it, you make it. Papa Murphy's.
Join the businesses and organizations throughout Douglas County to enhance our community by becoming dementia-friendly. Not only will you support your future customers, you will also benefit your employees. This free training gives your employees the tools they need to provide those living with dementia a comfortable and welcoming experience. Be the business or organization that makes a difference. Call the Aging and Disability Resource Center at 715-395-1234 to schedule your training today.
With the last leaves falling, take your chance at the final dollars of autumn during Dovember at Black Bear Casino Resort. November 2nd, 16th, and 23rd from 6 to 9 p.m., 3 players will be selected each hour to punch out a prize up to $5,000 cash. And on Grand Prize Night, November 30th, 4 winners each hour will get their shot at the punch board and leave with up to $10,000 cash. Earn entries starting October 27th. Visit BlackBearCasinoResort.com for more information. Make the Bear your place.
Update your home with the safety and warmth of a gas fireplace with the best-looking flame in Duluth. At the Fireplace Corner, we take your old, drafty, wood-burning fireplace to warm and reliable with our Heat and Glow gas inserts. Our Heat and Glow selection and financing options are backed by our 100% done-right guarantee. Don't wait for the cold. Call or stop in today and visit your local Heat and Glow gas fireplace experts with the best-looking flame in Duluth. Or click thefireplacecorner.com for our full selection.
Dear road rivals, gotta say, I'm impressed by how hard you've been trying to kick quality up a notch. Maybe one day you too will be named best-selling small SUV in America. A for effort, yours, RAV4.
Right now, you can get 0.9% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2019 RAV4. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Watch Anthony Matt weekdays at 6 and 10 p.m. on live local CBS3 Duluth.
At Papa Murphy's, $10 Tuesday is about to be your new favorite day of the week. Every Tuesday, get any large pizza or build your own with up to 5 toppings for just $10. Tuesdays will never be the same. We make it, you make it. Papa Murphy's.
The 2020 Honda Rubicon at RJ Sport and Cycle.
Duke is a man of few words and many songs.
Country, going down till the sun comes up.
It's 102.5.
Britain's Prince Andrew is facing backlash after a widely criticized TV interview about his relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, who committed suicide earlier this year.
This photo from 2001 appears to show the prince with then underage Virginia Guffrey. She claims she was trafficked to the Duke of York for sex. However, Prince Andrew stated, quote, "I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady." Queen Elizabeth's son also says he never noticed anything suspicious on Epstein's private island, his private plane, or at either of his homes, including a New York mansion he stayed at for days after Epstein was released from prison. After being asked if he regrets his friendship with the convicted pedophile, Prince Andrew said no.
In politics, tomorrow the next round of public hearings gets underway in the impeachment inquiry. Over the next 3 days, 9 witnesses will make their debut in public impeachment hearings. Vice presidential aide Jennifer Williams will testify tomorrow, one of 3 who all listened in on the president's July phone call with the president of Ukraine. They all found it, quote, unusual and inappropriate or potentially damaging for President Trump to push Ukraine to look into former Vice President Joe Biden and his son. House investigators released additional transcripts tonight from 2 State Department officials, including one who told lawmakers he overheard Ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland, telling President Trump Ukraine was going to launch an investigation.
Kelly's here to talk about sports, a lot of basketball.
A lot of basketball, a lot of hoops action for your Monday. We got Wolves, we got Bucks, plus UWS men making a road trip to Eau Claire.
The season is here. And it's time for our best offer of the year during the Ford Black Friday event. Now, for a limited time, get 20% estimated savings on select 2019 Ford models, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. The Ford Black Friday event ends soon, so hurry in today. Now get 20% estimated savings on the 2019 Ford F-150, plus earn complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards. The Black Friday event ends soon.
Water makes life possible on Earth and in our homes. Culligan conserves this resource with its high-efficiency water softener, the world's best because it uses less water, and that matters to all of us. Click or call Culligan Water and start saving today.
What are we thinking?
I'll have a steak.
Great. How do you like it?
Without having to dress up all fancy, with a couple sides included, and at a good price.
So...
medium rare.
Got it.
For a limited time, try our new top sirloin steak dinner, steak and eggs, steak quesadilla, and more. For a limited time, only at Perkins. Nothing sweetens the season like a fresh baked pie from Perkins Holiday Bake Shop. Reserve yours today.
Why do you need fast, reliable internet? So your world doesn't turn upside down. Turn it around. Switch to Spectrum. And give your family what they deserve. Switch to Spectrum Internet for just $44.99 a month with free modem. Call 1-833-624-4499. With starting speeds of 100 megabits, you'll be able to connect your devices at the same time and with no data caps. Spectrum Internet has the fastest, most consistent download speeds based on the latest FCC report. AT&T can't say that. And with Spectrum TV, you get over 125 channels with free HD and free on demand. Plus, you get the free Spectrum TV app to stream your favorite shows and movies in and outside your home. Switch to Spectrum TV for just $44.99 a month. Call 1-833-624-4499. And no contract. Call and switch to Spectrum Internet and TV for just $44.99 a month each. Spectrum will even buy out your current contract up to $500. Call 1-833-624-4499. Turn your world around. Call now.
A Taco John's stuffed grilled taco makes a great stocking stuffer for stocking stuffers who have stockings that need to be stuffed, and stuffed well. Stuffed with layers on layers of savory stuff. Stuffed grilled tacos. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
I love that one.
I love it.
I love it. It's easy to fall in love with a new Chevy.
I love this one too.
And this month is the perfect time to see why.
Wow. I love it.
That's my next truck. Find your reason to fall in love with a new Chevy and get a great deal all month long.
I love it.
I'm gonna go buy a Chevy.
Get 19% below MSRP on all 2019 Silverado Crew Cab pickups. That's over $9,700 on this Silverado. Or during the Black Friday sales event, get 20% below MSRP on other select 2019 models.
Now, CBS3 Sports with Kelly Hinson.
Greg Pawlowski is now into his second season as head coach of the UW Superior men's basketball team. But tonight was a trip down memory lane for him. He was down at UW Eau Claire, where he was previously an assistant. This is his first time back at Zorn Arena since then. Tight early when Cole Rabideau sends it out to Cam Copers, who puts it up in the paint, gives the Bulldogs Blue Gold, rather, a 2-point lead. The Yellow Jackets also penetrating Alan Anderson to Vid Melanovic, who lays it in. He had 13, put Superior up a basket. Eau Claire still down with a minute left in one, but Spencer Page from downtown all net. Yellow Jackets start to the second hot. Anderson puts it back to Mason Ackley. The three gives them a 4-point lead, but the Blue Golds, not the Bulldogs, the Blue Golds would go on to win this one 75-69, the final score. The Wolves on late tonight taking on the Jazz out in Salt Lake City. First quarter, Karl Anthony Towns inside battling, gets it to go. Wolves within 5 on to the second. Minnesota now with the lead. Jake Layman gets a little crafty with it, would later leave the game with foot soreness, though. At last check, this one was in the fourth. The Wolves were up 111-102 with about 15 seconds left. It's safe to say they're going to hand Utah their first loss at home. And 5.5 games separate the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls in conference standings. First quarter, a Bulls turnover turns into Giannis Antetokounmpo with a wide-open runway. He finishes with a two-handed jam at the rim. Bucks lead by a point to the second. Another turnover. This time, Dante DiVincenzo, the former Michigan Wolverine, gets a hold on it, scoots around some defenders, hits the Greek Freak in the lane, and boom, Giannis finishes team high 33 for Giannis. They go on to win it 115-101, the final. Hope you enjoyed your bye week, Green Bay. The Packers still sit atop the NFC North after a week off. Now this Sunday, it'll be the battle of the best in the NFC. I'm talking Packers heading to San Fran to take on the 9-1 49ers. Green Bay spent the last week getting guys healthy. All 53 players on the active roster were available for practice, according to the Packers website. The team also had an entire Sunday to devote to watching the team they're about to play.
Yeah, I think it's important no matter who you're playing. I mean, you always got to take a good, hard look at yourself and study what everybody else is studying. Everybody's trying to scheme up each other in this league. So, yeah, you definitely want to, even out some things tendency-wise and, build upon things that you think you're doing a good job with.
Packers face the 9-1 San Francisco 49ers this Sunday, Sunday Night Football. And as for the Vikings, boy, oh boy, did they escape by the skin of their teeth yesterday afternoon. A second-half surge and what was sure a good talking to by head coach Mike Zimmer in the locker room at the half bumped the Vikings over the Broncos. Vikings trailed 20-0 and were met with boos from U.S. Bank Stadium. They headed into the locker room at the half. When they emerged, it was a whole different ball game. The Vikings rattled off 3 straight touchdowns, scoring 20 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
Showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of guts, showed a lot of courage. Obviously we didn't play very well in the first half. We had penalties, fumbles, gave up big plays, just did not play very well. And then but we came together and we fought pretty darn good in the second half and made just enough plays to win it.
The Vikings get a bye week this week, and they're going to want that rest heading into the latter half of their schedule. And that's going to do it for sports tonight. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. Frequent hand washing is the most effective way to stay healthy during cold and flu season. Do your part to limit the spread of germs.
It's the giving season at Cary Toyota in Superior. Get a new vehicle before winter, and Toyota is giving low financing, lease specials, or cash back on almost every new vehicle. Plus, Cary Toyota is giving a donation to the Salvation Army for every vehicle sold. Or bring an item for Toys for Tots and get 10% off your service bill.
And our reserved parking spots are back at the Miller Hill Mall. So customers, stop by Cary Toyota and get your parking pass today.
It's the giving season at Cary Toyota in Superior.
I called Aspen Dental because I had a dental emergency. They assessed it right away. We're going to get you out of pain right now and be able to keep the tooth because that was really important to me. She sat down, this is what we're looking at. Financially, can you work with this? She didn't try to focus on anything that was unnecessary. She's like, let's get you comfortable now. That was being treated royally.
At Aspen Dental, we're all about yes. Like yes to payments on your timeline, not ours. Yes to 0 down and 0 interest. And yes, we're all about the royal treatment. Call or book online at aspendental.com.
I know people love the dish remote. It's great. So why build in the Google Assistant? I mean, who really needs a TV remote that can turn the thermostat up,
Change temperature to 72.
the lights down,
Dim lights.
and still access their DVR?
Play Rio.
Actually, some people could absolutely use a remote like that. The new Dish Voice Remote. Dish, tuned in to you.
Hi, John with Prime Appliance, and Black November pricing is here, and it lasts all month long, and it all happens during regular store hours. We don't make our customers come in at idiotic hours and jump through hoops to get prices like this. Frigidaire self-cleaning electric smooth top ranges in stainless, just $4.99. Black Friday savings on Frigidaire 18 cubic foot top freezers with an ice maker, just $5.94. Financing always available. Take it home today or set up delivery. Come to Prime Appliance in Superior, the best place to buy your appliances. Let us prove it to you.
With the last leaves falling, take your chance at the final dollars of autumn during Dovember at Black Bear Casino Resort. November 2nd, 16th, and 23rd from 6 to 9 p.m. 3 players will be selected each hour to punch out a prize up to $5,000. 3 players cash on grand prize night, November 30th. 4 winners each hour will get their shot at the punch board and leave with up to $10,000 cash. Earn entries starting October 27th. Visit blackbearcasinoresort.com for more information. Make the Bear your place.
Men's Wardrobe by Mainstream Fashions for Men. The annual gift givers sale is going on now through December 31st. Mainstream. Open Sundays noon to 4 until Christmas.
Dave, 3 years ago today was a blizzard. Today, not so bad.
Not so bad. Tomorrow, a couple of rain showers mixed in with a couple of snow showers. 40% chance for that. Again, the payoff for this go-around could be about a trace to an inch. But Wednesday, we get a better chance for snow. And by the time that's said and done, it's 1 to 3 for many towns in Minnesota, slightly higher for the Iron Ranges, less for Wisconsin and the UP because there may be more rain for those folks. And then we give way back towards sunshine for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Nice payoff there, and it could be fairly mild for the weekend again. Looking at upper 30s with partial sunshine.
I love when you talk about the weekend on Monday.
Hey, but if it's going to be almost 40 and sunny, let them talk about it.
There we go. I like it. I'm really not complaining. Thanks, Dave. Well, thanks for joining us today.
We'll see you tomorrow.